Hey boys and girls, my name is Matt Comer. I'm Knoxville, Tennessee's Dean of Fun, and today I'm going to read You, Red and Blue by Jeremiah Kuckelkorn. So, you're going to notice this arrow pointing to the words as I read, and I want you to read along. And after I read, I'm going to give you the opportunity to read. Let's go ahead and practice now. Red and Blue. Your turn. By Jeremiah Kuckelkorn. Perfect. Let's go ahead and go to the next page. Now there's two vocabulary words in this book that they want you to know, and that first one is little, the. There's a word count of 57 words in this book. Let's go ahead and get started. Red and Blue by Jeremiah Kuckelkorn. Ned is in red, red, red. Nan is in blue, blue, blue. Ned can set two little red fans on the table. Your turn. Nan can set three little blue bags on the table. Ned can set the red birds on the table. Nan can set the blue dogs on the table. Viv has a red and blue box. Your turn. Okay, boys and girls. Well, that's the end of our book for today. Thank you for reading with me. What we're going to do now is we're going to actually go back to the beginning of the book and see if we can use some picture clues to figure out some words that we might or might not know. So let's go ahead and go back to the beginning. Let's go! So here we are on page number 2. And now when you're reading, there's a couple of reading strategies that you want to use. One reading strategy is to look at the word and look at the letters in the word and sound out each letter. So for example, when I look at this first word, I see an N, an E, and a D. Now, if I were to sound that out, it would sound out like this. N, e, d. N, e, d. Ned. 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 Cool. The word is does not sound like is. It sounds like it would be spelled I-Z. That's a high frequency word. So you just need to look at that word and know it. So now let's read the words in the sentence. Ned is in red. Red. I see Ned's wearing red, so that makes sense. Yeah. Ned is in red, red, red. Did you see how I used my clues? I sounded out the word. I even looked at the picture to kind of confirm that those last three words were the word red. Cool. Let's go to the next page. Now, this word right here, nan, nan. I know that when an A and an N are together, it spells the word an. So I'm going to put an N sound in front of that, and it sounds like an, nan. Nan is in. Now here, if I were going to try to sound out this word, it would not sound like what the word actually is. Bleh. That makes no sense, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the picture. Nan is in. What would make sense there? I know that the B and the L sound like blah. And if I look at the picture, what would maybe be a word that makes the blah sound at the beginning? The word blue. Nan is in blue, blue, blue. Let's go to the next page. Once again, we're going to read this page, and we're going to see if we can come to some words that we might not know how to read, but we're going to use some reading strategies to figure them out. So let's see. Ned can set... I don't know this word, and if I sound it out, it might sound weird. Twa. Ned can set twa little red fans on the table. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Now, I can look at the picture, though. I see, little red fans. I see 1, 2. Hold up a second. Now I'm using my clues from the picture to help me solve unknown words in the sentence. Ned can set 2 little red fans on the table. Okay, let's look at the next one. Nan. I know that word because I'd already read it on page 3. So I know that word's Nan can set. I'm going to skip this word because I don't know it. Nan can set little blue bags on the table. What could this word be? If you said 3, you're right. If I look in the picture, I know that the sentence said Nan can set little blue bags on the table. I counted the blue bags. 1, 2, 3. 3. That is the word. Nan can set 3 little blue bags on the table. Ned can set the red birds. What is that word? I'm going to skip it and read the whole sentence and then come back to it. Ned can set the red on the table. Now I'm going to look at the picture. What can Nan set on the table? I see a red fan. I see red birds. Let's see. This word starts with a B, which sounds like B. So that means it can't be fans, because that would start with an F. So that means it has to be birds. I'm going to go back and read the whole sentence so that I sound like a good reader. Ned can set the red birds on the table. Let's look at the next page, page 7. Nan can set the blue on the table. That word right there. I wonder what it could be. Now, I'm going to try to sound it out because that's always my go-to. I always try to sound it out first, and then if that doesn't make sense, then I'm going to look in the picture. Now, if I sound it out and the word does kind of make sense, I'm still going to maybe look back in the picture because sometimes the picture does give you some clues as to what the sentence is trying to tell you. So, Nan can set the blue dogs. Nan can set the blue dogs on the table. If I look up here, I see, it looks like I see some little dogs. Yep, so you know what? That makes sense to me. Okay, and here we are on the last page. Viv has a red and blue. Now, I know this person's name is Ned because I've been reading about him through the whole book. I know this person's name is Nan because I've already read her name a couple times, so this must be Viv. So Viv has a red and blue. What is this? If I were looking at that picture, I would say it looks like a box. I'm going to look back in my sentence, though, and try to sound out the word and see if that matches what I think it is. So, Viv has a red and blue box. Viv has a red and blue box. Looking at the picture, she does have a red and blue box. So, voila! There you go, boys and girls. We have just read this book, and we went back and reread it and used reading strategies to find out words that we did not know. Well, I hope you had as much fun reading with me as I had reading with you today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.